Hi. Okay, what we're going to be doing now is we are going to be going on to our third step for the lesson, which is where you're actually going to insert two buttons in your HTML page. One's going to say turn light off, one's going to say turn light on, and you're going to have a picture of a light bulb in the center. When you click the on button, it's going to switch to an image where the light bulb is on, and when you click off, it's going to switch to the off image. So that's interactivity of JavaScript that we're going to be doing. So first thing critical is go to Google Classroom. And in Google Classroom, in our assignment here, I shared with you two different files, the off and on JPEGs. It's important, it's necessary that you click on it, open in a new window. You're going to download both files, and then you are going to make sure that they are placed in your JavaScript folder. Inside your JavaScript folder, you need to have your javascript.html, script.js, and then your on and off images. So that's imperative because we know that all the images need to be in the same location. All right, so first let's start off by clicking underneath our paragraph, bottom of the page, and we're going to put that image in of the on light bulb. So image ID, image identifier, we're going to be calling on my image, SRC, which we know means source. Okay, so what's the source for the image that we want to use? We're going to use the on one. And then if I close it here, I'm going to save it. My page is refreshed. Look it, there is my image. Perfect. I might want to do a little BR code. There we go. So now it's down on the next line instead of being on the end of the line above it. All right, now let's go and let's add an image, a button right before the image that says turn on light. So you're going to write button. Now, as you know, brackets guesses what you're saying. So if you hit enter, you don't need to type everything out. It'll enter it for you. So button, on, click. Remember from before, we want it to be on click. We want document get element by ID, by identifier. And then what was the identifier that we used? It was my image. Dot S source is, we want this to be the on. Oops. Then come after the quotation mark here, close it. Save the button. So as you can see, this code here created a button here, and that is the on image. But we want to actually have words appear inside the button, so we're going to write in between the two codes, turn on light, save it, and then here we go. It says turn on light. Awesome. Okay, so here is our code for the button to turn the light on. Then we have the code to actually insert the image, and we're calling upon the my image identifier. Then we're going to do another button. We're going to do button on click. This time we're going to do document dot get element by ID, and it is important that you use capitalization where we use it. My image. The source for this image, we want the off light bulb. So when we click on the button, we want it to go to the off.jpg. And then we're gonna close it, button, and I have my quotations wrong somewhere, my ID, source off. What is wrong here? We have the document, get element by ID, image. Oh, okay. We need to do another image source. There we go. It's just a single quotation mark. Found it. Save it. Then here's the off button. As you can see, it switches to the off. So look at it switching on and off. But we want the text to appear inside the button. So we're going to write in between this code here, turn off light. save it. Here's my alert message. I can click up here to display the date and the time. And then I'm going to turn light on, turn light off. So that right there, my friends, you have just added 3 JavaScript codes. You have added the alert message. You've added the date and time, and then you've also added a more advanced one where you are switching between images. What your goal is to do now is I want you to insert another. You can find a fun image of your own that goes back and forth. Write the JavaScript code in the HTML document to have it switching back and forth. Or if you would like to try some other codes that would refresh your memory from before, click on that link in Google Classroom, and you can do, I wrote right here, feel free to go and try out some of the JavaScript variables, operators, or strings. So if I make this full screen, you can see over here in the menu, you could go down to the operators, variables. So some of these should look familiar because we did these in some of our exercises earlier when we were going through Code Academy. So have fun adding codes to your page, and I would like to see your work when you're done. Great job.